I've amended this section here and removed all the references to Mowbray's other dealings, as Master Richard suggested.
Yes, that's all right. And I shall want to look over your brief before I leave this evening.
Without fail, Master Quentin.
Yes, my lord. Mr. Quentin, Sir Peter for you.
I'll take it in the office.
Very well.
Excuse me, Mr. Ryder. Your stamps. And your change.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to say thank you, Moon?
Look, I don't want to speak out of turn, but I thought today was payday, Mr. Ryder.
I wasn't aware the day was over, Moon.
Fair enough. I'll get on with some punching. Ah, me wages.
Your salary.
Yeah, what's this?
It's a cheque.
One.
Drawn on the partner's number 3 business account.
I know it's a cheque. What I want to know is what am I supposed to do with it?
Haven't you got a bank account?
Silly me, I'll put it in my number 3 business account.
Yes, that's right, Mr. Welling. 10:30. Bye-bye.
Good night, Miss Spring.
Oh, good night, Master Richard.
Excuse me, Dick. I mean, Mr. Elliot. I mean, Master Richard.
Can't you wait till tomorrow? I've got to be in Luton by 5:30.
Why, who are they playing?
The constituency Labour Party. Maybe shortlisted.
I've been shortchanged.
Well, isn't this what we agreed? Less deductions.
But I've done 10 hours overtime this week getting that filing system sorted out.
And I'm afraid there's no such thing as overtime in this profession, Harvey.
You call yourself a socialist?
I call myself a junior partner.
Oi, when you was a nurse, I showed you how to take bladders out.
No, and I'm trying to concentrate.
I thought your school only played rugby.
It does, worse luck. But I'm in the boys' football club down the road.
Monty,
At your senior.
how do you spell experience?
E?
X-P-E-R-I-E-N-C-E.
What, 4 E's? That can't be right.
Try no instead. It's got no E's in it.
Right, listen to this. How does this sound? Dear Debenham and Freebody, I would like to go in for the job of sales girl in your store, which I saw advertised in this evening's Star. I haven't got no know-how of shop work, but I'm dead keen on fashion, and I always shop in your shop when I'm up the West End shopping. Yours truly, Margaret Moon, Miss.
Very sincere, Margaret. Mind you, I don't know why you want to work in a shop. With my contacts...
Oh, thanks anyway, but I've had enough of your contacts.
Sis, I think experience is better than know-how.
Oh, shut up and answer the door.
Oh, hello.
Hello. You're Stanley, aren't you? I'm Leo.
Me too. When's your birthday then?
Leo, come in, boy chick.
Monty, bright lad. Oh, hello. You're Margaret, aren't you? One of those selfless young women who does such wonderful work with the sick and wounded.
Ah, chuck nursing in.
Very wise, no future in it.
So sit down, be comfortable. Have a drink.
No.
Why, can't you stay?
I can stay, you can't.
You trying to tell me something?
Pas devant les enfants.
Oh, well, promenade avec moi then. So?
A word to the wise. A friend of a friend has a friend in Scotland Yard.
Who danced with the Prince of Wales?
And the word is that the police know that this address is in direct competition with the Houndsditch Warehouse Company.
So, the local Rozzers were at my card party. They're family.
I'm talking about the plainclothes boys.
Ah. Enough said. Thank you, Leo. Here, have a drink with me.
Thank you, no.
Oh, I'll pop you round the shop then.
That's different.
Leo, long time no see. What brings you here?
Mum, he's got a Humber. That's the car Dick Barton drives.
Come round to tip me the wink. I've got to shift the merchandise.
Oh, no, I thought we was going out.
First things first, you want me to end up in the scrubs?
Don't tempt me.
What do you expect if you knock about with a gangster?
I suppose Lou Lewis was an apprentice monk.
I must say, really, you look as lovely as I remember you the night you were so lucky for me.
At the card party.
That's right.
Here, would you like a drink?
Oh, how very kind.
Before Monty shifts the booze round some other mug's living room.
Gotta go get a van.
Well, he's always doing this. I get dressed up to the nines. He does the Indian vanishing trick. dry martini, wasn't it?
How very clever of you to remember.
Leo, do you know how to spell experience?
E-X-P-E-R-I-E-N-C-E.
See? That's what I
Oh,
told
shut
you.
up now, all.
I could have told you how to spell experience.
I'm sure. You see, I'm applying for this interview and I've never written a job letter before.
Well, maybe I can be of assistance. I'm somewhat used to business letters myself, running my own millinery establishment.
I thought you sold hats.
Yes. Would you permit me? Margaret, the first thing I would recommend is that you use a fountain pen. Pencil has less impact.
Okay.
I don't suppose you have any unlined notepaper.
What'd be the point of that?
Quite. Right. Who is it to?
Dagenham and Free Bodies.
Debenham and Free Bodies. Are they all right?
Very fine establishment. Now, start about halfway down the page.
Why?
Well, so as to leave space for the addresses and the date. And write, Dear Sir,
Dear Sir,
I am writing to apply
I'm
for
writing
to apply
to apply
for an interview
for an
interview for the post of female
for the post. For the post.
of female sales assistant.
Female
Sales assistant.
Sales
As advertised.
assistant.
As advertised.
Full stop.
Leave the punctuation to me, Margaret, my dear. As advertised
As
in this
advertised
in this evening's Star.
in this evening's Star.
Star. New paragraph.
No paragraph.
Margaret, would you like me to write it for you?
Oh, yes, please, would you?
Certainly.
Well, and what did you learn at school tonight?
We had a talk about torts.
Ugh. Ask me, they should get them girls off the streets.
Not tarts, torts.
What?
A tort is any wrong not arising out of contract for which there is a remedy by compensation or damages.
Oh, sounds a bit highfalutin to me.
Mum, if I want to improve myself...
Look, it's no good improving yourself if people don't know what you're talking about.
Look, Mum, I'm knackered and I'm starving.
Oh, well, that is more like it. Now you're talking.
A tort is any wrong not arising out of contract for which there is a remedy by compensation or damages. Ah, that's what the doctor ordered. Got any bread?
It's in the sausages.
It's in the sausages.
Did you get paid today?
After a fashion.
What's this?
It's a cheque. All I've got in my pockets is fluff. He gives us this.
What are you supposed to do with this?
I'll have to open a bank account.
Oh, I don't want no cheque for my housekeeping.
I'll get you cash.
Blimey, you're £3 down on your factory money.
I'm a junior.
At your age?
There'll be increments.
What's that in English?
I'll get rises to pass me exams.
Exams. This family's gone exam mad. You, Maggie Stanley. When I was your age, I was up at 6:30 carrying coals.
I know.
I know, but son, how you going to manage on this? By the time you've paid me and your fares and you've given Rita her bit,
Stanley is bit. It's a long time since I gave Rita her bit.
you'll be left with...
6 and 8pence.
Oh, blimey, you're going to be skint. I'll have you round my feet every night.
Fat chance of that. What with night school, Labour Party, council...
Oh, then I'll never see you.
Mum, you have got to look on the bright side.
Well, you show it me, I'll look on it.
Here it is. I'll win the polls.
No, I know your brain's going.
Look, somebody does win the penny results, don't they, though, every week? I mean, why shouldn't it be us? I mean, I do happen to know a bit more about the game than your average punter. For instance, you Brighton Hartlepool, that's a draw. You see, most people would reckon that Southend would do over Notts County, but I happen to know that Ridley's carrying a bit of a groin strain, so that's a draw. Now, Stanley's 12, Maggie's 19, I'm 37, and you're... Mum, you're off the coupon.
Oh, that's a foolproof system, that is.
Well, they said it's because I lacked experience. Well, how am I supposed to get experience if they won't give me a job?
I'll give it a rest, love.
I bet it's because I don't speak proper.
Lee? Proper Lee?
Don't you start.
Look, Margaret, if you want to work up a posh shop, you've got to be able to put it on. Like, I must say, madam, that this costume completely matches your colouring. And, of course, madam does have the perfect figure for this year's Paris mode.
I can't talk like that.
Well, you could learn. I picked it up.
And we all know how.
You could take electrocution lessons.
Do you think I'm too short for a policewoman?
Oh, Monty would love that. Talk of the devil.
Rita, doll, where are you?
I'm in here, I'm doing my nails.
Hello, darling. Here, guess who just flogged 2 gross of parachute silk knickers to the convent of the Sacred Heart?
I'll give in.
Of course, Mother Superior thought there was flannelette.
You got more front than bride.
As my favourite girl.
Sod off.
She didn't get the job.
Oh, is that all? Not to worry. Uncle Monty will sort you out a nice little number. I can think of a few people that owe me favours.
No, thanks anyway, but I've had enough of your lot.
I only offered.
I think I'll go meet Stanley from his club.
Here, your nails dry, Reet, because we got to be in our seats by 8:30.
Just a tea.
You always say I don't take you nowhere these days, so tonight it's the works. Best seats in the house. Then thought we'd go and see Sam and have a little supper.
What, Murray's Club?
If that suits.
Oh, of course it suits. What show are we going to see?
Show?
What are the tickets for?
Big fight, Haringey. Ringside seats. Had to pull a bit of featherweight.
Boxing?
No, Chinese checkers.
Do you mean to say I've gone to all this trouble just so I can get splattered with some poor soul's blood?
I thought you liked boxing.
Oh, come off. It never crossed your mind if I like boxing. All that matters is you like boxing.
Sport of Kings.
That's racing.
I like racing and all. Come on.
No, I'm not going. Not until we get something sorted out.
These tickets cost money, Rita.
You are using me, ain't you? All you really want is somewhere to stick your...
Rita.
I was going to say merchandise. I'm a mug. You come and go as you please. I give you bed and board.
I'll give you a tenner a
You
week.
never take me nowhere.
I'm taking you somewhere tonight.
Yeah, I don't want to go.
Well, sod you then. Oh, come on, Rita. What do you want of my young life?
I want to know where I stand.
Oh, well, let's lie down and talk about it then.
I'm serious.
So am I. We'll skip the first bat, so you warmer.
We're not having no boxing here. No, look what you've done.
Blimey, look, I've got nail varnish all over me tuchus now. Oh, come on, Rita, eh? Hey, what do you want me to say? You know I'm crazy about you. It's just that in my line of business, you got a bob and weave, ain't you? Oh,
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Rita, bubba there, eh? You're not the only woman in my life. Come on, what's it to be then, boxing or wrestling? Because if it's wrestling, I'll take my gum shield out.
Oh, Olive, I'm crazy about you, you know.
That's not enough to see you through the night.
Well, I'm a baker. If I'm hungry, I eat bread.
Oh, there's some cheese?
Now, you know I don't mix milk with meat.
Oh, sorry, Rabbi, I forgot.
Telling me.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Moon. Please come in.
I just popped down to pay the rent. Blimey. I thought our bread was dark.
Now, your bread is dark because it's 85% extraction. This is dark because it is pumpernickel. Here, taste.
Oh, thank you. Knife. What's that?
Oh, that's schmaltz.
Oh.
Chicken fat.
Oh, drip in. Oh, before I forget.
Ah. Everything's all right?
Oh, I mustn't grumble. Of course, things could be better.
Well, that is always true.
Yeah, I mean, Harvey's new job. I never dreamed they'd work him so hard he's exhausted.
Oh, yes, I know.
Still, he looks very smart with the collar and tie.
And he's had to take a cut in wages.
But there are prospects, no?
So, in the meantime, I'm looking for work.
You?
Excuse me, but you are not a young woman.
You're telling me.
What sort of work?
Well, I wondered if well, I used to be very handy with a needle, you know. I still am. I thought maybe I could do some outwork, you know, and finishing buttonholes, hems. Well, perhaps I could work for you.
Mrs. Moon, nearly all of my work is bespoke. I don't mean to speak out of turn, but it must be finished to a very high standard.
Oh, but I was a lady's maid for 3 years before I got married.
Well, it would be a great help if someone could sew buttons for me.
Oh, I'd be ever so obliged.
No, you'd be helping.
Oh, not a word to Harvey, mind. He'd hit the roof. Not that he'd have far to go.
And they had a lovely band with a black man singing American.
Black and white milk bars are looking for counter-rands.
Look at this.
Here, look. £3, 5 shillings a week and good meals.
listening, are you?
No, I'm looking for a job.
Here. Guess who was sitting at the next table? Go on.
Who?
Stuart Granger.
So?
I smiled at him.
Oh, I bet that made his night.
Well, he smiled back. Oh, it was like old times with Monty last night. There's no one makes me laugh the way he does. I could do a lot worse, couldn't I?
Toy painters wanted interesting work and no Saturdays.
I mean, I know he can be a bit of a sod sometimes, but he is a good boy, really. I reckon I could rub along with someone like him for a good few years. What do you think?
Anyone would think you was 19, not me.
Well, you're as young as you feel. I'll answer that with you, lover. Done my knees in all this dancing. Oh.
Yeah? You're just a kid. Can I help you?
Yeah, where's Monty?
He's out.
Where is he?
Oh,
Monty Fish?
he's away on business.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, what did you? Who are you, anyway?
Me? I'm Monty's intended love. Monty gave us this. And he gave us this for luck.
Ring, ring.
Yes.
Hello, Balfour, Elliot and... oh, bugger. Sorry, not you, Sir Peter.
I should think Mr. Quentin will have something to say to you, Moon.
Mr. Quentin seems to be out. Would you like to speak? Suit yourself.
Mr. Quentin must have tiptoed out while you were having 40 winks. Well, don't think it is going to rest here.
Burke.
Come in.
If I may have a word.
If it's important, I'm having my lunch.
I wouldn't have interrupted your lunch if I didn't think it was important, Master Richard.
I can explain.
Explain what? When I returned from my lunch, half an hour early, I found Moon fast asleep.
Well, I was only resting my eyes.
Heaven alone knows how long Sir Peter had been kept waiting.
Sir Peter's here.
On the telephone.
See. Is this true?
Well, my attention may have wandered for a second.
You were asleep. You were snoring.
Thank you for drawing this to my attention, Ryder. I'll deal with it.
If Mr. Quentin knew...
I'll deal with it, Ryder. Keep your eye on the switchboard. Well?
I was knackered. I mean, I had night school last night, Labour Party Wednesday, night school...
Yes. Well, no one said this would be easy, Harvey. Just this once, we'll keep this amongst ourselves.
I hear Moon's been sleeping on the job, Dick.
Right, that's a lot. Let's get down the second and see what we get for him.
You flogging it all?
You going soft on him, are you?
No, he deserved everything he gets. I was just thinking some of it might do for Dad. Second thoughts, I don't think Dad'd feel comfortable walking around in one of Monty Fish's suits.
No. Supposed to be a bit bright for your dad. Really made a mug of me, didn't he?
Could have been worse. Could have left you like that Nora. Up the spout with no forwarding address. Oh, Mum. Right, come on. Come on.
What?
Just do as you're told for once. I'm not having him upsetting you. Right, now start putting that brush through your hair. Well, go on. We are not leaving this bedroom till you look like Rita Hayworth and I look like Betty Grable.
Where are we going?
to see Stuart Granger. Right, I'll have this one. What are you wearing?
Here, hang that up for me, will you, scamp? Pass me the trousers.
Here, Nan.
Yes,
You
scamp?
sewed the wrong buttons on these.
Oh, bugger. That's because we ain't got proper electric. Oh, I'll put this lot away. Call it a day.
Council Brook. Nice. What are all these?
I'm just looking after them for Frida.
Don't give me all that old flannel.
It's Serge, Harvey.
I mean it. What is going on?
I'll make us all a cup of cocoa. Now, you go and hang those up for me in my room, love.
Well?
I was only trying to help out, Harvey. Make your wages go a bit further. It pays fourpence a button.
What you told the boy, that his dad can't pay his way?
What? Do you think I was born yesterday? No, I told him I wanted to be able to get you something special for Christmas. That's why you weren't supposed to know what I was doing.
Frida had no right.
Here, Nan, shall I take the other one, eh?
Oh, yes, thank you, scamp. She was doing me a good turn. I asked her.
You told Frida I ain't earning enough?
Don't be daft.
Well, it's got to stop.
Oh, we need the money, Harvey.
Oh, no, look, I think of something. I'll get a part-time job.
You're as busy as a one-hour paper hanging out.
You're too old.
Oh, charming. It just so happens I like making myself useful instead of sitting round here all day listening to the kettle boil.
What about your eyes? You'll strain them.
So I'll go up to Woolies and buy myself a stronger pair.
Anyway, the way things are going, I might not be doing that office job much longer. I only dozed off at the switchboard today, didn't I?
You training for when they make you a judge. Thanks, scamp.
Here, Dad. You come and watch us train on Sunday.
Sunday's family chance for lying.
Oh, we've got a really good team. There's one new kid. I mean, he's even better than me.
Good as that, eh? Well, we'll see. Better get you home.
Can't I stay here?
What about your mum?
Oh, Rita's gone dancing.
With Monty?
No, with Maggie.
Oh, she stopped pining for Lou then.
And she says she ain't going to enjoy herself. She's only going to keep Mum company.
Just to remember those famous men who had to fall to rise again. So take a deep breath, pull yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. Come on, start all over and over again. That's right. Well, thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have a request to play a tango. Jealousy, 'twas all over jealousy. My heart was
Hello. Would you like another dance?
Oh, no, thanks anyway, but I'm sitting this one out. Dance myself silly.
I haven't. Yes. Well, perhaps a little later.
I'm really glad I decided to cheer you up. I'm really having a fabulous time.
Well, I ain't.
Why not? It's smashing here.
Because I've only had one dance all night, and that was the lady's excuse me. You're all so bleeding young.
I don't know, that one I was dancing with must have been pushing 25.
We had a much more sophisticated crowd in here last time.
Come on, let's get closer to the dance floor, give you more of a chance.
Oh, charming.
Shut up. It's only 9:45.
Well, if I'm not in bed by 8:30, I'm going home. Don't look so shocked, Margaret. It's only a joke.
My heart was on fire with desire for
Hello again.
Hello?
May I sit down, Margaret?
Of course.
You were drinking a white lady, were you not?
How do you know?
I must confess I've been watching you. My name's Tom Chavin.
I remember.
I'm Rita.
Oh. How do you do? I'm sorry, I haven't got you excuse me. Sydney? Sydney?
Hello?
Good evening. Sydney, this is Margaret.
Yes, you were dancing earlier.
This is Sydney Page. I'm terribly sorry. I've forgotten your...
Rita.
Yeah, of course. Rita.
She's me mum.
Sorry to bother you. Look, I know it's your holy day.
Oh, that's all right. We wanted to speak with you. Come in.
So, Mrs. Moon has finished them already?
Yeah, now that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Yes, Harvey, we knew you would disapprove.
May I offer you a cup of tea, Mr. Moon?
Oh, we've had breakfast, thanks.
Look, just put them down over there, okay? So, this must be Stanley.
Oh, yes, Stanley, get up. Stanley, this is Mr. and Miss Gottlieb.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
You must be his daughter then, if you're a miss.
Stanley, sorry.
No. Please, I'm flattered.
I'm not.
They're brother and sister like you and Max.
Oh.
Well, better get me skates on. It's a working day for some of us.
Oh, listen, Harvey, could Eric and I have a word with you?
Yes, we need to ask you some professional
Can you
advice.
spare a few minutes?
Yeah, all right. Stanley, can you make your own way to the bus stop?
Yeah, of course. I ain't a kid. Tell our dad. Bye, Mr. and Mrs. Gottlieb.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And they've got a big tea urn and a funny candlestick thing on the mantelpiece. And she's got a dummy.
Yeah, your father.
No, one of those tailor's dummies Maggie wants.
What a proper one, lucky thing.
I think she's pretty, Miss Gottlieb.
And how come she still ain't married?
Because some women have high standards.
Look, if I'd have had high standards, neither of you two would have been here.
Why not?
Oh, you say some terrible things.
Mum, if you had married someone else and had a kid, would he be me?
What?
Or wouldn't I have happened at all?
Don't ask stupid questions, Stan.
Well, I think Miss Gottlieb's quite nice in a sort of foreign way.
Yeah, well, your father never did get far with English girls. She probably likes him because she can't understand a bleeding word he says. Oh, that's probably gypsies. I'm up to my armpits in clothes pegs. They've been round 3 times this week already. Oh, hello, Leah. You're my tall, dark stranger.
I hope I haven't called at a bad moment.
No, we've had the gypsies round.
I was passing en route to one of my suppliers and I thought...
We're in the kitchen.
Children?
Oh, I'm sorry me and Mags are half dressed. We were out late last night.
Oh, I thought you had a good time.
Oh, no. Do you want a cup of tea?
Thank you, no.
Bit of toast?
I can't stay, Stanley. I simply wanted to inquire how Margaret got on with her interview.
I didn't get on.
No, she's still at a loose end.
But they always take her back down to Johnny factory or something. Ow! Oi! Only Mum and Dad are supposed to do that.
Stop that.
But you're still interested in shop work.
Try me.
Good, because I happen to have a junior vacancy. One of my girls had to leave to get married rather unexpectedly.
She should have been working down a Johnny factory then.
Mr. Moon, Mr. Quentin would like to see you.
Sit down, Moon.
Thank you, Mr. Quentin.
We have been discussing your narcoleptic tendencies.
Falling asleep.
Quite.
Sorry.
I should hope so. Anyway, I've decided to give you the chance to prove that it was just an unfortunate lapse.
Really?
You will, however, be fined 1 hour's pay.
We didn't discuss a fine.
It's better than the thumb screws, I suppose.
Good. Go back to your desk, then.
There was something I wanted to ask you, Mr. Quentin.
I've no intention of reconsidering one.
No. I wondered if you'd act for some friends of mine.
What, some more Labour Party lame ducks who can't master their own destinies?
Father, please.
No. It's my landlord and his sister. Well, they're quite comfortable. He's got his own bakers. I'm sure they'd only be too happy to pay.
Oh. And, do you know exactly what their problem is?
Well, they're Jewish.
Oh, so are some of my best friends. Do sit down.
And they lost all their family in the war. They're from Austria. But they learned yesterday that a youngster, the son of a close family friend, is alive. He's come through 5 years in one of them camps. They want to get him over here to look after him. He's only 15.
There's no need for legal assistance, and surely the authorities will
Thank
be
you,
able to help.
Richard.
Well, the thing is, the lad's in Cyprus. He was on one of these ships trying to get into Palestine, illegally. And, the ship got arrested, and now he's in another camp, one of ours.
Oh, dear.
Can't you do nothing?
Yes, of course we can.
The government's very sensitive about this whole Palestinian issue, Father.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yes, I'm not sure that we really ought to get involved. Could be embarrassing.
Hmm.
I'm on a short list at Luton.
Oh, I think you're being oversensitive, Richard. It's all quite straightforward. I think we should take the case.
Of course you do. You're a Tory.
That has nothing to do with it. I'm quite sure the government won't even notice this boy.
Well, they might.
Why?
Well, there's a bit of a fracas when the boat arrived in Cyprus and the kid stabbed the British soldier in the fracas.
Oh, my God.
I'll see them in the office on Monday.
Look, keep your eye on the ball, son. Well, next time, try dribbling it round him.
Here, I know you. You're, God. You're Harvey Moon, aren't you?
Yeah,
Recognise you right off.
straight up.
Of course. Blimey. You was a bit fast in your day.
Till I done me cartilage.
Oh, right.
He's good, that big lad.
Oh, that's my Johnny. He's scored 3 hat-tricks this season.
Really? My Stan says there's someone a bit tasty in the team.
Ah, he's football mad, my Johnny. Do it for a living if he could.
Would you let him?
Well, why not?
Well, I've still got 1 or 2 contacts in the game.
How come?
From when I played for Orient.
Did you?
You said you remembered me.
Yeah. Basic training. RAF Cardington. October, 39.
Then why'd you say I was fast?
'Cause you was. No one quicker through them cold showers. I remember times you come out dry and you went in.
Right, so they try the hats on. I'll let them have a look for a bit. Then when they're finished, I'll stick them all back on these.
Absolutely right. What a very quick learner you are, Margaret. Now, the only other thing to remember is that Mama, Mrs. Brandon, deals with the money. And we don't give credit, except, of course, to established account customers. Oh, and you must never be afraid to ask a question, because that is the way you will learn.
Can I ask Mrs. Brandon a question now, please?
Well, of course.
It's at the top of the stairs. And you don't need a hat. And be sure you wash your hands subsequently.
Mother.
She's rather common, Leo.
She's a very sweet girl and has a terribly willing nature.
She also has the vowel sounds of a costermonger. But then, of course, when I was a girl...
Museum 2889, Madam Phyllis. Oh, hello. Me. Yes? Row E, 32 and 33, right on the gangway, so that you can stretch those lovely long legs of yours. Oh, no. Well, thank you very much for giving me so much notice. Really? You're not just saying that as an excuse? All right, sorry. Fine, well, look, you stay in bed today with plenty of hot fluids, and I'll come and see you tomorrow, all right? Au revoir.
It's a long while since I was taken to the theatre, Leo. If you happen to have a spare ticket, dear.
Ah, Mrs. Bouvery's order. I must see how the workshop is progressing.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
May I be of assistance to you?
Oh, no. I must say, you have a charming establishment here. I wonder, could I just browse around, if I may?
All right. Mum, what are you doing here?
Is she really your daughter?
Well, of course she is. Why shouldn't she be?
Well, she's so... You speak so beautifully.
Oh, well, I'm afraid, you see, that's her father's influence. He's common as muck. Oh, these are nice.
What are you doing here?
Well, funnily enough, I was thinking of buying an act.
Well, the price is here. Thinking is all you can afford to do.
Yes, but as long as it's ready by 3 o'clock, we'll all be happy. Rita! My dear, as always, you look simply stunning.
Oh, thank you, kind sir.
I suppose you're here to see how Margaret is settling in?
I've only been here an hour.
Well, actually, I was thinking of brightening myself up with a new tip for hat.
Of course.
How do I look?
Like a park keeper.
Thank you.
I think we can do better than that. One moment. Shall I just go to the stock room?
Oh. You're flirting with him.
I'm not. Anyway, what if I was? He's very distinguished.
He's ancient.
He is not ancient, Margaret. He's mature.
Yeah, old.
Right, let's see what we have here. This one first. What do we think of that?
That's beautiful.
Very nice, but let's persevere. This one maybe. No, I think not. Shall we try this? No. Very sweet.
Oh, that's very funny.
Un moment. La pièce de résistance. Ah. Ah. That could have been made for you.
Oh, it is fabulous.
Absolutely.
Oh. All dressed up, nowhere to go.
It just happens that I have a pair of seats for the Cambridge Theatre this evening.
Oh, lucky old you.
Lucky old you, too, if you'd care to accompany me.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Tonight?
Have you ever seen Don Pasquale?
Isn't he that new American crooner?
It's an opera, a comic opera by Gaetano Donizetti.
Yeah, of course it is. War played havoc with their education.
Of course they'll guarantee his good behavior. No, they are not His Majesty's subjects, but they have asked me to facilitate their naturalization applications. One moment, I'll ask them. Are you prepared to pay the boys' fare from Cyprus?
Oh, yes, certainly.
They can only afford to pay half. Excellent. Saved you my fee. Yeah, but thank you very much. Oh, of course, I'll tell Sir Peter how helpful you've been, yes. Goodbye. Miss Brake, send Moon through, will you? I'm afraid it will take a few weeks to process all the documentation.
We don't know how to thank you, Mr. Elliot.
Nonsense. Look upon me as your family solicitor for any future legal requirements.
Yeah, it would give me a great satisfaction to take you out to dinner.
Well, that's very kind of you, but my evenings are very busy.
No, I think Eric means lunch.
Yeah, lunch. Yes, there's a very fine kosher restaurant nearby.
Oh. In that case, I'd be delighted.
Good.
Clear the coffee cups, Moon.
How's it going?
Oh, Harvey, your Mr. Elliot has been wonderful. A phone call to the Foreign Office, another to the Home Office. He knows so many people.
Over the years, one makes contacts, you know.
As a matter of fact, I already booked a table for 4 people. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, I fear my son is in court.
No, well, we had hoped Harvey...
Well, Moon has to man the switchboard between 1 and 2.
Oh.
I'm off now, Harvey. See you later.
Well, what can I say? We'll bring you back a piece of cold fried fish.
Come, Peter. Thank you, Harvey.
Close it.
Oh, I think I left my gloves in your office.
Oh, well, I'll just
No,
get...
don't worry, I'll get them.
We will go to look for a taxi.
Sweet dreams, Moon.
They were in my pocket all the time. Thank you.
Have a good dinner. Hello? Leighton Orient? Yeah. Jimmy Simmons. Well, they got you on the switchboard and all, have they? Harvey. Harvey Moon.
I hope you're enjoying the performance.
Oh, I am. They're lovely costumes. I didn't realise that they'd be singing in... What are they singing in?
Italian. Almost all great operas are sung in Italian.
Oh. To be honest, I'm having a bit of trouble following the story.
Oh, Rita, how thoughtless of me. I should have explained the plot to you. Let me see. Don Pasquale, he's the...
The big fat one.
Yes, well, he has decided to get married.
Oh.
But he's furious with his nephew, Ernesto, who also wishes to marry.
What, the same woman?
No, he wishes to marry Norina.
That's the little fat one.
Yes, but his friend, Malatesta, that's the big tall one, hatches up a plot that he shall marry his niece, although, in fact, there is no niece, and he will need to persuade Norina to masquerade as her.
So it is the same woman?
Yes, well, of course, you're absolutely right.
I thought I was.
It's just a plot to trap an elderly bachelor into a false marriage contract.
Here, how come you know all this, Leo? You don't speak Italian?
No, I simply know the score.
You and me both, love.
And that's my little brother Stanley in a minefield, and it wasn't a minefield, but my dad wasn't to know that.
What's that one?
That's Lou on a donkey. No, that's Lou with a moustache.
Who's Lou?
He's a friend of my dad's. Blimey, I wasn't expecting you back so early.
So I can see.
You know Tom, don't you?
Not as well as you do, obviously.
Good evening, Mrs. Moon. Did you enjoy the opera? I've always thought Don Pasquale is Donizetti's finest work, although there are many who deserve that accolade for Lucia di Lammermoor.
Maggie, does your friend know his medals are showing?
Mum!
Mrs. Moon, you have a wicked sense of humour.
Oh, no. Do you want a cup of tea?
Thank you.
Embarrassing, you've got my dress on.
Well, it was mine till you borrowed
Yeah,
it.
but I had it on the last time I see him.
So what shall I do, wear asleep?
Do you have sugar?
No, thank you.
Won't be a minute, sit down.
Thank you.
Yeah, that opera's all singing. Leo's a nice enough bloke, though.
Then how comes you're home so early?
I don't know. I suppose he ain't the type to jump on you and Laddie and Ilan's first time out. He's a gent. He simply brought me to my door in his humble snipe, give me a kiss goodnight, thanked me for my charming company, and asked me if I wanted to see Ivan Novello's Perchance to Dream next week, because he loves Ivan Novello. Of course, they're singing in that at the same time, but they're dancing as well. So I
Wait a
suppose
minute,
it'll be
she's
all
just
right.
making you a cup of tea. Well, he's baked you a cake, so what's she gonna give you?
Oi,
Can I have another bit then?
you'll get fat after playing golf.
Nah, won't.
Nah, he's lucky. He don't put on weight, not like his own Anne.
You're not fat, Mum. You're just built for comfort. Jimmy, come in, long time. How are you?
All right. The girl downstairs let me in. Some of our lads ought to train up and down your stairs, missus.
They wouldn't last very long.
Mum, this is Jimmy Simmons from Clapton. Sorry, Lake Orient.
Oh, I remember.
God, blimey. Is that a cake?
Oh, would you like a cup of tea and a small slice, Mr. Simmons?
Well, now you're talking.
You was watching us train today, weren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
He's a scout.
And I'm a girl guide.
No, not that sort of scout, Nan.
Well, what do you think of the lad?
Well,
There, don't give me all that old mood. He's the cat's pyjamas.
all right. He's promising. No saying how he might turn out, man, but...
Here, mister, I'll train harder. You really think I'm promising?
Oh, well, we didn't mean you, son.
Oh.
Oh, well, Stan is a bit young yet, isn't he, Mr. Simmons?
Yeah. But in a couple of years' time, eh? Who knows?
There you are, son. Mr. Simmons is the finest reserve team trainer in the whole of Division 3 South.
Sugar?
Yeah, 3. You do make a lovely cake, Mrs. Mill.
Oh, thank you.
Now, come on, this ain't a social call, is it?
Well, I had a word with the lad's father and we came to an understanding.
Right.
Here, you're talking about Johnny, ain't you?
Stanley was the one who pointed him out to me, but as soon as I seen him...
Yeah, but I did see him first.
Yeah, well, you might have done your old club a bit of good there, Harvey, lad. Which is more than you ever did when you played for us. Any more cake, Mrs.
No, I've got to save a bit for my friends downstairs.
Oh, well, in that case, then, I better be off. Nice meeting you all. Ta-ra.
Wait, and you forgetting something?
Sorry? Oh, please, may I leave the table?
You know what I mean.
Yeah, of course. Here, have a drink on the old, eh?
Boy, my name's Ant, not Cunningham. No, I know what the going rate is. End the rest. That's more like it. The war ain't changed you, has it? Still got short arms and long pockets, eh?
Yeah, well, I just hope he's worth it, that's all. I'll see myself down.
Look after. Well, this will keep the wolf from the door for a few weeks.
Oh, the stairs will do that.
20 nicker, eh? Not bad for a tuppenny phone call.
Especially as it weren't your phone.
Here, Dad, I ought to get a cut of that. I did put you onto him.
Fair do, son. What do you say to a new pair of football boots?
Oh, terrific. Come on, we can go and get them now.
Not today, it's Sunday.
We can look in the window.
We'll do it tomorrow. While I'm flush, Mum, I'm going to treat you.
Now, if I was you, I'd put that in the bank.
All right, but not before you and me have had a good drink to Johnny Hope.
Johnny Hope? Why Johnny Hope?
Because Mr. Simmons just...
Are you sure he don't need his ears stringing out?
Are you mad? Look, Johnny Hope's bigger and stronger than the rest of us, right? And he's a good runner. But it's Johnny Haynes who lays on all his goals. That's the one you should have told Jimmy about.
Eh?
Johnny Haynes, our inside right.
Him? He's no bigger than you.
Yeah, but Haynes is the one you want to keep your eye on. I bet you £1 million he plays for England one day.
Yeah, not before I do.
Surprise!
Surprise, I'll give you a bleeding surprise.
Ah, you're broigers because I didn't send you a postcard, aren't you? Look, I'll make it up to you. Ta-da! French perfume. The best. From France. Get a couple of glasses, we'll crack a bottle.
I'll crack a bottle over your bleeding head if you weren't out of my house by the time I count to 3.
All right, I'll get the glasses. Look, I know you're cross, but I was too busy doing deals to send you a postcard. To the promised land. Jersey.
Where?
Jersey. Channel Islands, land of milk and honey. Some fella down Murray's put me onto it. Best fortnight's work I've ever done. Mind you, if I never fly again, it won't be too
1,
soon.
2, 3. You ain't bleeding death, are you? You get out of my house now.
All right, Rita. What's up? What have I done?
What you done is a little scouse tart called Nora.
Oh, Christ.
No, Monty, I don't think this one's going to be a virgin birth. No, piss off.
Look, Rita, you've only got her word for it. I'm the father.
I choose to believe her.
Oh, come on. She is a bit of a scrubber.
She's a kid.
Oh, what are you making a hoo-ha? Come on,
No.
Donna, come on.
Get off.
Oh, bloody hell. All right. I'm guilty, Your Honour, so I put some girl in stuck. So, no, what you gonna do, hang me? Come on, do me a lemon, Rita. I'm only human. But when I went up the pool, I thought we'd never see each other again. I was lonely. What was I supposed to do? Huh? Become a Trappist monk? Anyway, they wouldn't have me because I'm Jewish and I talk too much. Come on, Rita. It's not the end of the world.
Put your key on the table.
Oh, Rita, we've got a good thing going here. Don't ruin it. Look, you know I like you. Remember what I said when we first met? You're different. You're class. I meant that. I mean, what's her name, Nora? She don't mean nothing to me. I mean, they call her Doorknob Nora because everyone's had their hands on her. She's a slag. Oh.
Bernie's got your things.
Second-hand merchant?
Yeah. If you're lucky, he lets you have the whole lot back for a pony.
You...
Try that.
Yeah, and I suppose while I was away, you was living the life of a bloody nun.
No. Actually, no. I haven't been sitting around on my arse waiting for you to waltz back into my life. No. I have got a new fella.
Yeah? Who?
Leo Brandon.
Leo Brandon?
Well, what's wrong with that? He's everything you hate. He's a gent. He's well-spoken. He takes me to nice places. He's honest. He's kind.
He's queer.
He's what?
He's a pansy. A Nancy boy. Poor old Rita. You sure know how to pick him, don't you?